Today I will review long freediving fins from the Cressi company. It is a Gara Modular Impulse. I reviewed Gara Modular Sprint fins last month. If you haven't seen it, check out the link in the description. This one is almost identical fins, just with a long blade. Same comfortable self-adjusting foot pocket, the same angle between the foot pocket and the blade. It is 29 degrees. But like I said, just have a longer blade. These longer blades have rails preventing water escaping sideways. The length of the Gara Sprint is about 72 centimeters and Gara Impulse is 92 centimeters. As I said, these fins, Gara Modular Impulse, same as Gara Sprint, have interchangeable blades. So you can buy one pair of fins and a couple of different blades. For example, one short for snorkeling and maybe one carbon blades for your maximum performance dives. I already used these fins for dynamic apnea 114 meters. Quite comfortable sensation, arch to breathe more or less at the same time as with my carbon fins, but legs predictable gets a bit more tired during this swim. If you like the video so far, don't forget to click the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, this is the right moment to do. Remember, this is going to help you to become a better freediver. If your current PB is somewhere around 125 meters or less, I think these fins are a good choice for you. You can train in them both dynamic apnea and depths and do safety for both disciplines. These fins are currently my fins for everyday use, especially for teaching. I like to teach in these fins, especially level 1 and level 2, because as I said, the foot pocket is really comfortable. I can stay with these fins for really long sessions, for 1 hour, for 2 hours, doesn't matter. And also I really appreciate that the blade is really resistant for any type of the shock. So this is why I'm not scared that my students accidentally gonna step on these fins and break them, especially if you are compared to any carbon fins which are much more fragile. However, when I do really deep safety for my master freedivers, when I need to do safety 30 meters or deeper, then I still prefer to use my regular carbon fins. And I forget to mention on my last review videos about the Gara Sprint that both of these fins, Gara Modular Impulse and also Gara Sprints, they come with this insole which you can put inside the foot pocket, and in this case this fins is going to fit even better. And now let's have a look at their website. The Cressi website. This is not the main Cressi website, it is a Cressi Southeast Asia. So you can find the same, almost the same information on the main website. So we're going to go for apnea and then we're going to use option fins. So here is the fins. This is a Gara Modular Sprint, which I made a review last time, and this is our Gara Modular Impulse fins. So the price is around 6,000 baht in US dollars. It's hard to say, I think it's around $200. Okay, so what we can see here, we have different sizes. It starts from 38, 39, same, of course the same as the Gara Sprint, because the foot pocket is absolutely the same. The next one 40, 41, 42, 43. Actually they have 36, 37 is the smallest one, and 44, 45. Alright, the color, you can have a 3 option, blue, black and white. So this is a blue one, this is a black, this one which I have, and this is a white. Actually we was considering to buy this one, but then stop at this one. This is how you can use insole, you can put it inside. This is a so-called self-adjusting foot pocket. It means that if you have a wider foot, then it still can be pretty comfortable to use this foot pocket. My foot is not that wide, so for me it's comfortable. Yeah. So this is how you can use it with impulse blade design and just with the standard fins. So according to them, according to the Cressi, like the fin tip like this is going to improve the water movement. Okay, what we have here, 29 degrees, as I said before. Here is the rails which are helping to avoid the water move sideways, and only the water is going to move like this way. And this is the insole which you can cut, like depends what foot size do you have. So here is all information which you need to learn about these fins. The information about the blades, the foot pocket, insole. So yeah, pretty much this is it. You can add to your cart and then buy it. So more or less the same information you can find on a main Cressi website. And guys, by the way, it's going to be attached the link to these fins, which you can buy on Amazon as well. So you can use this link to buy these fins from Amazon. So my conclusion, it's really solid fins. Again, I said it already, but I will say it one more time. Absolutely love this foot pocket, really comfortable. And the angle of 29 degrees between foot pocket and blade make use of these fins comfortable both underwater and while you do your surface swim, both in the pool and in the ocean. So like I said, the blade is really resistant to any shock. This is why you're not going to be afraid to accidentally break them. So like I said, this is a perfect fins for everyday use, whether you prefer to train in a pool or you prefer to training in the ocean. And once again, especially if your current PB, let's say in dynamics, somewhere around 100-125 meters, I think these fins will give you everything what do you need, right? So of course you can buy more expensive carbon fins, nothing wrong with it, but this fins is absolutely suitable for your needs at this moment. And guys, if you want to learn more about how to swim 100 meters underwater with the bifins, check out the video here, and if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, you can click here.